Hey there. The goal of this demonstration with Do Learning is to whet your appetite, get your creative juices flowing, to ask yourself, how do you take text, content for an instruction, and deliver it in an impacting, engaging way? To deliver it in a way that students just don't passively receive the instruction, but they are asked to engage with it, to interact with it, which ultimately furthers their retention, their ability to not just process the information and recall it, but to apply it, to evaluate it, to think more critically through it and retain it. So, what I'd like to do is just show you, say this is your basic text right here for an instruction. You got your title. Um, we here at Do Learning, we have two components. We have our platform where you can put any instructional materials on it, and then we've got our Christian curriculum specifically placed on our platform that we deliver it to students in schools and in homeschool. So take this text, and we've got our Christian biblical rationale, our objectives, special notes and recommendations to the teacher, your content instruction, notes on interactivities, um, and then you got your formative assessment to check student progress at the end. So that's your text. Pretty boring, pretty unengaging. Now we take it to our secret sauce, our servant interactive platform. We've created this template where you see instruction time, biblical rationale, objectives, essential questions, teacher notes. We've created that specifically, customized it for our training materials, our kindergarten through 12th grade Christian curriculum. Obviously, if you have other materials that can be modified, contextualized to what your preferences are. This just gives you an idea, though. It's created to be extremely user friendly. Even if you have not very tech savvy teachers or curriculum specialists, they can go right in and they can activate any of these special interactivities, and it's just as easy as just inputting the text that they want, and they create the instruction. Then when they're done, they save it. They can add quiz questions here at the end, and then after you save it, you preview it. And so we're gonna preview it right here. Right here, you'll have the teacher instructions. You can embed printable PDFs for independent work. You can have recommended outside activities, remind students what materials are needed for the lesson. And then you can see where the different boxes are spelled out. You have your biblical rationale, your objectives, and you have your title. You got your lesson, and then you got your interactivities. Here, the tooltip just allows you to expand any point, any research item, special relevance to connect with the lesson. You can have call out boxes. Here we have an insert labels activity where you can identify whether it's a map or think about language arts. If you went out and identify parts of a letter, anytime you want students to focus on different components of what you're teaching. And let's see if I know how to do this lesson. Guessing a little bit, and then yep, they all came in green. It would have been in red if I had missed one of them. You obviously can add as many pictures and videos as you want. Here's a quick formative quiz check on the content. Here's a timeline, and you take you can zoom in or zoom out, and then you need a place appropriately where where you believe where Jesus was born, probably right around here, the reign of Augustus. I'm going to probably get these right, but that's good because you already saw on insert labels what it looks like when you get it wrong, when you get it right. I mean, so I'm going to check my dates, and oh, I missed all of them, but I can keep changing them until I get it right. And then at the end, you got your questions to check student understanding, and this is recorded, and you can decide how you want to weight it if you have a report card system at the end. Augustus was Octavius, and he was an emperor. And then I'm going to try to match. That looks like stained glass. Here's a Greek icon. Here's the time. So each time you can see these are different ways we can assess student learning, matching, fill in the blank, multiple choice, true, false, word search. And then at the end, students finish this and they completed the lesson. And at that point, they can move on to the next lesson. But basically, the goal here is just simply to whet your appetites of how you can create content and deliver it in an engaging medium. And then once it's delivered to a report card, to the actual curriculum like this, a teacher or a parent logs in or a student logs in. This would be a teacher login where they see all their students. They can assess student progress in each class, and they can go in and actually see what lesson they're on, review that lesson, and you'll notice in our curriculum we have lots of different biblical worldview videos and whiteboard videos, but just different interactivities where students are actively engaging with the lesson, and that's our goal, to have students as learners, and then ultimately with our do learning component curriculum, it's to have them learning according to a biblical worldview. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. We'd love to talk to you more about it.